Yay, we're live. Okay, perfect. Hey guys, so sorry we're just now hopping on. We all have been having crazy technical difficulties, but I am so excited because we're live and who knows what this is going to end up looking like because like I said, technical difficulties, but we're here and we're so excited that you are on. I am going to be talking a little bit fast because we don't want to keep you guys away from your families for too long. And we have a lot of really fun information we just wanted to share with you guys tonight. So obviously, you're just here to, well, really just get an entry for the gift card, I'm sure. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, you're here to hear a little bit about our stories and why we are still all about plexus, even after, for some of us, over 3 years. There are so many other companies out there and so many different programs for health, happiness, weight loss, whatever it might be. And so there's so many different things that you can choose from. So why have we chosen plexus and why do we continue to choose plexus? Well, my name is Kristen Wyatt, forgot to say that part. I have been with plexus now I've been taking the products over 2 years now. And to say it's changed my life is kind of like the understatement of the century. But for me, a lot of people think my story is about weight loss. I've lost 95 pounds in my first year with plexus. So it was really, really life-changing to go through that sort of transformation. But a lot of people don't know the real ins and outs of just why I even still take plexus to this day and why I started initially. I started off actually because I was against the idea of losing weight. Just the thought of somebody telling me that some supplements would help me lose weight, I was like against it because I had tried everything. You name it, every pill, diet pills, program, whatever it looked like, I had tried it. And from a health perspective, it wasn't there. I was not healthy. I wasn't raised to eat well. You pop a Flintstone vitamin and you're healthy, right? Like that's what I thought. I would have like the sugar-coated gummy vitamins, like multiple in bed at night. Like, I don't know, guys, it was bad. But I'd have McDonald's every day with milkshakes, plus all these sweets. My cravings were out of control, but I don't know, I just didn't really think anything of it. And so when plexus came along, I really was just wanting to get healthy. I was pregnant at the time. I was going to be breastfeeding my son. And I didn't know what healthy looked like or how I was supposed to feel, if I was going to feel any different. I thought, like I said, you just pop a Flintstone vitamin, go about your day. So I finally started taking these products, mind you, after 9 months of being super skeptical and like digging into as much detail as I could. I finally couldn't resist anymore. I'm like, what's the worst that could happen? I could get my money back if I hate it, right? So I started taking the products, and I'll kind of just give you guys a nutshell version. Within the first 30 days, towards the end of my first month, is when I was able to stop taking my Excedrin migraine. I had hypertension, headache, and migraines every single day, and I ran out of my medicine and didn't notice. Okay, knew there was something to this stuff, but still wasn't wanting to admit it because I was that skeptical. I'm like, oh, it's not the plexus. Then into month 2, now all of a sudden I'm not needing to take my allergy medication. I used to have to take Zyrtec every day because I get sick so easily when the season would change and all these people are getting sick around me and I'm like, why am I not sick? This is so weird, but it's definitely not plexus. I'm sure it's the new mom hormones. I blame it on the baby, not plexus, right? And so I'm just, again, still so skeptical. The big game changer for me, guys, was this power over food that I was able to develop. I forgot about a dessert on my counter, and you would have think that changed my entire life. Forgetting a donut. Because I was not just chemically addicted to foods like we all kind of are. You know, there's sugar and everything, dear God. I was also emotionally addicted to food, and I didn't even know it at the time. You know, my mom had passed away, and I would just turn to food for comfort. They call it comfort food for a reason. And I didn't realize that's what I was doing, but it worked for a while. You know, it would help me kind of shove down any feelings, but that wasn't grieving. That wasn't processing through everything the way I needed to bring like real healing to my heart. And I just wanted to bury everything and carry the weight of the world on my shoulders and act like everything was okay and try to be strong for my family. And well, you know, see how well that was working out. So when I forgot about a donut on my counter and it wasn't the only thing I was thinking about instead, I literally looked at my husband for the first time, even after migraines and allergies were both gone. I looked at my husband and was like, I think this plexus stuff works. This is crazy. Right? Leave it to the donut to make the change in the world. Anyways, so for me, guys, it was so much more than just, you know, losing weight. This wasn't a stimulant that made me not ever hungry. And then I lost 30 pounds in 30 days and then gained twice gained it twice over back after. This isn't a diet pill. And that's why I love our company's huge direction. If you guys started with Plexus even just last year, it could have been your sponsor told you this is to help you lose weight. And that's okay, because it has helped people lose a lot of weight and to gain control over their food cravings and to help them with appetite suppressant and things like that. But guys, that's not what we're all about. This is by no means a quick fix. We are the health and happiness company. And what I have had to learn, and I learned it over and over and over again the hard way, is that in order to lose weight and keep it off, you have to address the root cause. You cannot ignore it and just put a Band-Aid on a bullet hole. Plexus likes to rip off the Band-Aid and clean out the wound as long as it takes to clean it all out, and then slowly stitch it up and then patch it over and let the wound heal with creams and I mean, I could go all day with this analogy, y'all, but it's kind of grossing me out, so I'll stop. But this is the real deal. I want to be honest with you guys, because a lot of people think I'm going to take Plexus and I'm going to lose weight. You'll be disappointed at your results if that's the case. But if you are like me and you've lost all hope because you've done the diets and you've done the things and you feel like you've put yourself out there and spent so much money, guilty, this might be the very last thing that you try, and I want to encourage you to give it another chance. If you feel like when you first took Plexus, if you've taken it in the past and you didn't give it a fair shot because you kind of thought that you were going to lose 15 pounds in a couple weeks, or maybe you saw my before and after, or somebody else's before and after and thought, okay, that's what I need, but maybe your head wasn't in the right space to make a true lifestyle change, now is the time. We have incredible new products that are even more so setting us apart. So that being said, I want to pass it on to my friend Rachel. Is it working, Rach? We were having like bad issues before. Talk with
Yes.
Yay, we can hear you. Okay, I want to pass it on to Rachel. She's going to tell you some fun stuff next. Go, girl.
Okay. Is there anything I'm supposed to see on my screen, or just?
Oh, no, you're
I
good.
see you.
Yeah, I clicked on you, so they should be able to see you. Perfect.
Okay, perfect. So y'all, I feel really, really passionately about this evening and what we're talking about tonight. I feel like Plexus is in a completely different direction. We are focusing on gut health. We're focused on blood sugar. We're focusing on inflammation. And the weight loss is something that a lot of you did join for, and it is a side effect of what happens. And that is what Kristen said. When you get the junk out and you get the healthy going, you feel amazing. So when I started Plexus, it was April of 2014. And I didn't lose any weight at all for 3 months. Y'all, that's 90 days, okay? And in those 3 months, I started to knock out my sugar cravings, my energy went up, my appetite decreased a little bit, and I just wanted to be healthier. I felt better. I could be more active. And so I went from a size 10 to a size 8, all right, y'all? And then another 3 months, I went from a size 8 to a size 6. So I have sat there and thought about, what if I stopped after even 60 days? What if I just stopped? What if the energy and, lack of wanting sugar wasn't enough and I just thought, this isn't for me? I would have never lost that weight. And the beauty of all of this is that I've been in Plexus now for 3 years. And so I told you I lost the weight after 6 months. And I'm still a size 6 after 2.5 years. There's no other product out there to maintain that weight loss. You might not lose it as quickly, but it really doesn't matter because you want to keep it off. Quick fixes are just that Band-Aids on bullet holes, right? So I really want to bring perspective to you on that 90 days is nothing in the grand scheme of life. And 6 months is nothing in the grand scheme of life. If you get to feel amazing for years to come, we're talking about long-term health benefits, right? So the thing that has amazing that Plexus has done is they launched the new Plexus Slim. And some of you have tried it. Some of you maybe just tried it for 30 days. Some of you only tried the original. Let me tell you something about my little friend, new Plexus Slim. One, it's clinically proven to help you lose weight if you do it the right way. And 2, it tastes amazing. It tastes like watermelon and lemon, and it's refreshing. And 3, it mixes into ice water. Y'all remember when we mix up our pink drink, it would get kind of clumpy? No way. I literally sat there with a cup of ice water at a Mexican restaurant with my block, and I pour it in, and the ice moves, and you're like, there's no way this is going to dissolve, and it does. And this is what the new little packets look like, you guys. they dissolve in 0.2 seconds. So what I have found is after 2.5 years of maintaining this weight loss is that I wanted to just kind of maybe get a little more, a little more toning up, a little more inches lost. And this new Plexus Slim is amazing. It has a prebiotic in it, and prebiotic actually activates I won't get into the science of it, but basically a good bacteria in your gut that boosts your metabolism. And at 36 years old, I need all the metabolism boosting that I can get. So I drink 2 a day and I love it. And I'm slimming down and I'm feeling amazing and I'm maintaining my weight loss and my sugar cravings are gone. So I am very, very passionate. I asked to speak about Plexus Slim tonight, about this new Slim. I'm passionate about the direction that our company is going in. And I'm so excited for you guys to hear from the rest of our crew tonight.
Yay, thank you so much. I think we're gonna hear from Kimberly next. So go ahead, girl.
Hey guys, super excited to be here tonight. So a little bit about my health story. I actually joined about 2.5 years ago after having my daughter. Well, it was 4 months after that. So I experienced like hardcore baby blues, anxiety, of course, was wanting weight loss, something that, something I could do to get me healthy from the inside out, and also to do something safe to have while breastfeeding. Y'all, I had no idea that joining just to get my products at wholesale would completely change my whole entire world. So I would say like a week and a half into the triplex, which is the Slim Pro Bio 5 and Bio Cleanse, literally my whole entire world had changed. I was thinking clearer, sleeping better. My sugar cravings were gone. I mean, even my, breastfeeding my baby, even my baby was doing better. My anxiety was so much better as far as the baby blues, postpartum depression, like totally out the door. So fast forward a little bit. So I was actually pregnant 2 years in a row, and I obviously didn't have Plexus in my first pregnancy, but did in my second pregnancy. So literally my second pregnancy was night and day different. I was pregnant with girls both times, and it literally just rocked my world. I felt better. No inflammation. Like the first time I was pregnant, I couldn't even see my feet. Like it was just so bad. Like everything with my second pregnancy just went smoothly. And of course, like I didn't eat like a cow like I did the first time because of the sugar cravings and everything. And I don't know, it's just been a huge blessing as far as Plexus changing my health completely, and how it affect me. Of course, being pregnant 2 years in a row, it's been a huge blessing. So I wanted to talk about this product, Vital Biome. Y'all, it has literally been a game changer. Vital Biome is actually, it's a revolutionary probiotic, clinically demonstrated ingredients that improve your health and your mood. So this is something that has been huge for me because, of course, having anxiety and depression, not anymore, but just saying this product right here, y'all, is literally everything. So it's definitely, if you have trouble with stress or your hormones or, of course, anxiety, it also helps with your, it helps reduce GI distress, and rebalances your gut microflora. It's absolutely amazing, y'all. But anyway, I'm going to turn it over to Marcella.
Hey guys, thank you so much, Kim. So like she said, my name is Marcella Huckabee. I'm going to share a little bit about my story. I have been with Plexus for 2 years and a couple of months now. And as you have heard from a couple of people, the weight loss and all that stuff, I didn't start for weight loss. My story is actually a lot like Kim's. I had postpartum depression bad when I had my daughter. The thing about my story is though that I thought I was doing the right things. My husband was my boxing trainer. So we met at the gym. I was working out every single day, twice a day. eating the healthy things. I'm a certified Zumba instructor. So, I was the girl that was like, whatever, you don't need to take any kind of pills. You just exercise and you eat healthy. But I still have really bad anxiety, especially after my daughter was born. Like hot mess, anxiety, like worst case scenario. I was planning my husband's funeral. If he didn't answer the phone, when I called, and I will call him 27 times, I would have panic attacks constantly. I was exhausted. I was drinking 2 to 3 Red Bulls or Monsters a day. And I'm not being, I'm not exaggerating. Like I really was drinking that much. So was my husband. I had kidney infections. I had really horrible allergies, but I thought I was healthy because I exercised and I ate healthy, for the most part. But like I said, I drank Monsters and Red Bulls every day, and I definitely ate some Cheetos and Doritos and whatever. So I started Plexus for the energy side of it. Like my friend Ali was posting on Facebook that it was giving her energy, it was natural, and it was helping with her anxiety. That is all I needed because I was not enjoying being a mom. I was not enjoying being a wife. My job, I was out. I was a bartender, so I was gone from home until 4 o'clock in the morning. I was just an exhausted, moody, nagging, hot mess. I did have some baby weight to lose, but it wasn't much. So I really wasn't concerned about that. But let me tell you guys, after 3 days, I wasn't drinking my Red Bulls anymore. Now, I didn't notice anything with my anxiety at that point, but after 3 days, I didn't need those energy drinks anymore. That was a huge deal to me. So I'm like, okay, sign me up. So got the products at the, cheapest discount because I did a trial first because, of course, I was like, I don't know if this stuff works. So I did a trial and I fell in love with it by day number 3. I started my triplex combo. After about 6 weeks, that's when I started noticing I wasn't yelling at my kids anymore. I was actually enjoying hanging out with my husband and my daughter. I was okay with waking up in the mornings. So what if I would have stopped after 2 weeks and I was like, I don't really feel anything, I'm going to stop. Y'all, it has been life-changing. It has been 2 years. I have not had a kidney infection since I started, and I used to get them 2 to 3 times a year. If you ever had any kidney issues, I am so sorry. I would rather give birth again before I have any kidney issues again. My allergies, I used to have to get shots for my allergies that never even worked. I haven't had an allergy flare-up since month number 6 of Plexus. What if I would have stopped? I would still be dealing with those horrible allergies every single day. I still haven't touched that Red Bull since day number 3. I don't need that caffeine. Like, I can tell you that I am a good mom and a good wife because of Plexus, and that to me is absolutely priceless. And that's why I will continue to take Plexus every single day. A little bit more geared towards the health side of it. Like, it wasn't really about weight loss for me. I get to talk to you guys about X Factor Plus, and I love this product. This is actually our multivitamin, but it has been reformulated. So we used to have X Factor, which is wonderful, but now we have X Factor Plus. Even my husband notices a huge difference when he doesn't take it and when he takes it. He's like, hey, can you order more of the green vitamins? So let me tell you guys, I took some notes because it's just wonderful, what makes X Factor so different and so amazing and so worth taking every single day. So it's going to provide complete nutritional support. So we live in America, right? What we eat, what we drink, whatever, we're not really getting the vitamins and minerals that we need from we eat that we have available for us. So X Factor is going to fill in that nutritional gap, which how amazing is that? It has the most bioactive nutrients to help your body thrive. Like I just told you guys, it has the most amazing nutrients to fill in that nutritional gap. It has 100% or more of the daily recommended values of 19 essential vitamins and minerals. It has over 50 naturally occurring trace minerals. It has a highly potent, complete B complex. What does that mean? I know I'm saying all kinds of crazy words. What that means is it's gonna give you more energy, which I can tell you guys, it absolutely does. It's wonderful. It's gonna give you more energy. It's gonna give you more mental clarity. And I just started taking this when it came out about 2 months ago. And I was thinking the other day, and I even posted on my Facebook, I'm like, I thought I was being crazy, but I felt like, no, brain fog at all. I felt like so much more energetic and excited in the morning when I woke up. So I finally like actually watched the video. I'm like, okay, what's causing this? Since I just started the X Factor Plus, this is it. It's the B complex. It's literally zero brain fog at all. It's absolutely amazing. It has methylated folate and B12. Again, what does that mean? It has the real deal. A lot of the multivitamins that you buy at the store, they have the fake synthetic, but not this. X Factor Plus has the real deal of the vitamins. And then it also has the microbiome activating complex, which what it does, you know what this means? It helps the good bacteria in your gut flourish, and it will reduce the bad bacteria in your flora, in your microflora. And then the last thing, no gluten, non-GMO, no yeast in there, and it is 100% vegetarian. Again, it's completely unique. It's life-changing, and every single person should be on a multivitamin. You might as well take one that actually works. So that's all I got for you tonight. I'm going to pass it on over to my wonderful friend, Allie Day. She's going to share some stuff with y'all.
Hey guys. I'm hoping I'm not having technical difficulties. I often do, so we'll just go with it. Keep talking. Thank you. I'll just go with it just in case. My name's Allie Day, and I am super excited to share my journey with you guys, and just a little bit about my health journey, so I can relate to a lot of these ladies. I was someone who, I'm making sure my computer just popped up something weird. Anyway, I'm someone who was already doing my part. I was already eating healthy. I was already exercising. And so kind of had a bad attitude about plexus. I literally told my friend who was sharing with me, I don't need that. That's not for someone like me. I am doing my part, right? I'm doing it the way you're supposed to do it. But the thing is, I wasn't really feeling healthy. I was waking up every day with stomach pain. I was actually on prescription medication for the pain, which, by the way, that medication had to be taken in cycles because of its side effects. So that's cool. I couldn't even take it consistently, right? It would cause damage to other organs. I was having headaches and migraines regularly. I was having crazy sweet cravings, even though I was still eating super clean and super healthy. I still was exhausted. I literally took naps every single day, every day. And that's just not normal. That's not a normal thing, right? My anxiety was at all-time worst. It was awful. It was terrible. I got to the point where I couldn't even go to the grocery store by myself. I just felt so stressed out around people, around situations, just anything that I basically was not in control of, and which, hello life, right? We're not in control of anything. And I was just panicked. I was so stressed all the time, so worried, wondering what people thought of me, wondering if people liked me. It was a really low place in my life. And so when plexus comes along and I just think, oh, okay, yeah, it's just for weight loss. Well, that wasn't appealing to me. But the more that my friends were on that journey, and specifically my best friend, I just saw so much more than weight loss coming from her, right? She was on the products for probably about a month before I really, really got intrigued. And she was my workout buddy. She was my eating healthy buddy. And so I saw her not wanting a cookie so desperately after lunch like I did, and I saw her killing it in the workout class, and I was exhausted afterwards. I would take a nap and call her, and she didn't need a nap, and so that really made me curious. But what stood out most to me was another girl that I knew, and she just posted on Facebook that plexus, she felt like plexus was helping her with her anxiety, just manage it a little bit better. She didn't feel quite as crazy, and that just really spoke to me. And I didn't even know how the products would even work. She mentioned gut health, but I wasn't familiar. And, I said, why not? Okay. And I got started on the products. And like some of the others have shared, that first month, I'm going to tell you, my anxiety did not go away. It just didn't, straight up. Okay. But I had energy, and my headaches got a little, less. I didn't have them as often, and my stomach pain was getting better. And I have often thought back to, what if I would have stopped in that first month? And I'll also touch on, the financial side for a second. I was not somebody who spent money on supplements. I didn't even, seldom would I buy protein powder, every now and again. I think actually that month that I started Plexus was the first month I ever bought protein powder. So I did not have it a place in my budget for supplements. But it was something that that first month, I just felt so different. It was the pep in the step. It was maybe hope. And I thought, okay, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep seeing what this is about. And into that second and third month, I did start, my stomach, I didn't have to take medication anymore, which had side effects. So that was huge for me. But again, I started because I wanted it to help my anxiety. I didn't at the time notice. Now, little did I know I was changing, but it just wasn't a huge change yet. And I wasn't noticing. But headaches and migraines went away. The cravings were so much better. I actually did lose some weight, lost some bloat, lost some, just feeling junky, didn't feel like that anymore. And so I just was feeling good overall, and I felt like it was worth it to keep going, to just keep feeling good. I didn't realize what it was like to feel so, or how bad I had felt until I started feeling so good. That's the truth. I truly felt healthy. And it took about 5 months for me. But one day I remember thinking to myself, like, oh my gosh, I don't remember when my last panic attack was. And I used to have them every single day. And that was when I was like, oh my goodness, 5 months in, right? And I just thought to myself, like, what in the world? What if I would have stopped taking the products, right? What if I would have given up? What if I wouldn't have, committed, right? Especially when there were signs that the products were working for me. And that's just genuinely how I felt. And you guys, I want you to know too, I didn't share about Plexus all of those 5 months. I was not in it for a business. I did not see the vision for the business. I was focused on my life, the stresses that were going on for me. I started a new job, all of that. I didn't want to take on a business at all. So it's not even like I was reaping a bunch of benefits, financially. I wasn't. I was adding, these supplements to my budget, and I started liking, a few more products than just the triplex. So I was spending even more money, right? And my spouse at the time was on the products too, and we're spending a ton of money on that. Not a ton of money, but you guys know, 2 people taking the triplex. But I still thought it was worth it. And so anyway, that's the first 5 months of my journey. And so, going forward, I've been on the products for 3 years now, and I just feel better than ever. My weight has stayed at an awesome place. I feel really healthy. My anxieties continue to get better. I don't feel like I have social anxiety at all anymore, which is crazy. I had a bunch of people over at my house yesterday for a gender reveal, and of course they were friends and family, but even then, 3 years ago, that I would have felt stressed out and worried, and I wouldn't have even hosted a party like that because it would have made me too worried. It would have made me feel out of control. And so just, waking up today and feeling so good about just all the conversations and all the people. And it's a totally different feeling. If you're someone who's ever had anxiety or known somebody who struggles with anxiety like that, it's crazy when you don't have those feelings anymore. And so that's where I'm at. And I'm so grateful that I kept trucking along and being hopeful. So it's not too late, right? It's not too late. And I do want to share a little bit about my financial testimony with you guys too, because, like I said, I didn't share for 5 months. I was not interested in the business, but when the product started working for me, or when I realized they were working for me, I think that's a huge key. Sometimes we don't even realize they're working for us. When I realized what they were really doing for me, that was changing my life. That's when I started sharing. I felt so convicted that people needed to know what Plexus could do. And it's their choice, yay or nay. But it was their choice, right? I had to share and make sure they knew that this was an option for them. And so it took about 10 months, but 10 months into sharing my journey with people, I was able to match my teacher's salary, and I was able to resign from teaching. I did go into corporate America for a short time because I'm going to be honest, I was a little nervous. I was a little nervous to make Plexus my full-time income. I'm taking a huge leap of faith with that. But just a few months later, I realized I want to be my own boss. I want to do my own thing. And so I did. I resigned from that job and went Plexus full-time about a year and 2 weeks, actually, I think. is I could do the exact numbers, but into sharing my plexus journey. And that's huge. And then 4 months after that, I went enrolled, and most of you guys know what that means, ranking enrolled. And for me, it wasn't so much about the financial freedom as it was the time freedom. You know, being a teacher, I worked so many hours, and I was busy, and I was someone who I've always had 2 jobs. So, you know, when I was teaching, I was doing teaching and plexus, and before that I was teaching and running a photography business, and you know, I just never had time. I just never had time, and I always wondered how, even before plexus, when I thought I was healthy and, you know, didn't actually feel healthy, I always thought, how am I ever going to be a mother? How am I ever going to take care of my kids? You know, I don't know how I could ever do that. I just don't. And then, you know, plexus comes along, rocks my world, and now I'm the gender reveal I hosted was for my family, and we were sharing the gender of our first child with our friends and family, and I just have so much gratitude wash over me when I think about I don't have to worry about my health. I don't have to worry about making enough to cover maternity leave, because as a teacher, you don't really get maternity leave. You do short-term disability, and then you don't get paid. I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to think about that. I don't have to think about daycare. I don't have to worry about cost of daycare, because I get to be with my baby. I get to be home. I get to see the firsts and do all of that. And I know that that's not everybody's dream. I know that. And maybe you love your job and you love what you're doing every single day. That's okay. Plexus just gives you leverage. Plexus gives you the opportunity to decide what you want to do, not what you have to do. And so, I mean, that's the blessing of plexus, is this health freedom and time freedom and options. You get to decide. And so plexus is just, I mean, the business is rock solid right now, especially with these new products. We have products that are addressing the needs of Americans today. I mean, and outside of America too, but that's, you know, our primary focus right now as we go worldwide too. But we're addressing the issues that we have right here, and so many people need gut health. Everyone, in my opinion, needs gut health, from teeny tiny little kids all the way up to my 89-year-old grandma. So you wouldn't be making a mistake by jumping in and getting your journey started again and pursuing that business. Because guys, if someone like me who had crazy anxiety, who as a teacher, overworked, feeling stressed, didn't know how she could ever function in life, who would believe her? Who would listen to her? If I could do something like this, you certainly can. It's possible. Anything's possible. And of course, Plexus is an amazing company, and so you would be partnering absolutely with the best company out there. So thanks so much for letting me share. I'm going to pass it back to Kristen. And you guys, if you have any questions, have anything that you want to chat with me about, I'm an open book. Let me know. Y'all have a great evening, or whenever you're watching this, I guess, because it's recording.
Okay, yay! Thank you guys so much for watching. I know you took some of your time out on a Sunday or Monday, like Ali said, you guys might watch this. And for those of you guys that have been watching and you're like, how do we win? That's really what you want to hear about, right? Here's a little summary. I want to summarize a little bit what we talked about. Bottom line is, we get it. We've all been there, where you try something, you give up, whatever. It's worth it to give this another try. And here's the thing. A lot of people don't realize this. Our 60-day money-back guarantee is for every product, every new product that you try. So if you have never used your 60-day money-back guarantee, but you just stopped taking the products, maybe for financial reasons or whatever it was that came up, our new products, Vital Biome, which, by the way, sidebar, I had no idea that these clinical studies that were done with Vital Biome, within 3 months, people were seeing decreased anxiety and depression. I mean, what? That is insane. People suffer with that their whole life. Sorry. Okay, sidebar. Vital Biome, X Factor Plus, the new Slim, all of those things, the new products that we have, you get that 60-day money-back guarantee on again. So try them out. Try the new products. Restart the triplex, whatever that looks like for you. And again, you don't love it in 60 days, it doesn't even affect your sponsor in a negative way. They will personally help you. You get on the phone, boom, refund, no questions asked. I mean, it's surreal how generous our company is, but we're able to do that because we stand boldly and confidently knowing our products work. That's why we have less than a 1% return rate, okay? So here's the deal. I want you to comment below. We posted this link here on the Facebook group page. I want you to comment in the comments below on this post. I want you to say which of these new products stood out to you during this whole video. Was it Vital Biome? Was it X Factor Plus? Is it just the new pink drink? Whichever one stood out to you, I want you to comment which one it is below, and that will count as your entry into winning a $50 Amazon gift card. You have 24 hours to comment, so you have from the start of this video, well, we'll say all the way till the end. Okay, fine. Till 9:00 p.m. Central Standard Time on Monday, July 24th, you have to comment, and we will pull a winner first thing on Tuesday morning. And then the best part about it is when you comment, you guys, it unlocks an incredible incentive. Everyone here has probably a different incentive or special going on. So I want you to partner with your sponsor that added you to this group, the person you signed up with Plexus, and say, okay, I commented, what am I unlocking? And get with them about a special incentive. We want to help you find a reason to restart your journey. And if it's finances holding you back, there is no better time than the present. So thank you guys again. We're so appreciative that you guys tuned in, and I can't wait to pull the winner. Bye guys. Have a good night.